This is Professor L.B.Gayakawad's English Literature Web. I am Professor L.B. Gayakawad is teaching today the topic lecture number 425 and 426. The title of the lecture is WH Questions Direct Speech. It means that here today we are going to see the direct speech of the WH questions. Now we will go to the topic. Remember, this is the first sentence. This first sentence has been started with the inverted comma and the inverted comma is closed and there is the question mark. This is the sentence which is called the WH question because this sentence is started with H. That is, this sentence is started with the WH question or WH, I will say the word. And that's why this sentence is called the WH question sentence. Now, this sentence has been started with how and there is the question mark and inverted commas have been closed here and have been started here. So, this is the WH question sentence, I will say. And this is how can you help me now? This is the direct speech. Remember, this direct speech has been started with how and there is the question mark and again there is the I will say the inverted comma closed which has been started here. So this is the part of the direct speech. And Shyam said to Radha is the reporting verb part. So every direct speech has two parts. The first part is the direct speech and the second part is the reporting verb part. Or we can say the first part is the reporting verb part and the second part is the direct speech part. So now we will see the detailed explanation of these sentences. How can you help me now? Shyam said to Radha. So here the answer will be Shyam asked. Here is asked because this is the WH question, and when WH question is there, and if we want to make the indirect speech of such question, then we should use asked instead of said to, and that's why here I have taken asked. So Shyam asked Radha. Remember here this Shyam is the speaker, so speaker will remain the same and Radha is the listener and so this Radha will remain the same, and that's why here I have put them as they are, means I have not made any kind of change in them. So Shyam and Radha are the same, and asked is the verb here which I have taken instead of the said to, and so this is the asked. So Shyam asked Radha. Now this is how. So remember, what is this how? This how is the conjunction, and we have taken this conjunction from this because the beginning of this question is with how, and this how has been taken here as the conjunction, means we should do always like this, and that's why this how has become here the conjunction. And now this Shyam asked Radha is the reporting verb part, and this reporting verb part has been joined with the conjunction how, and then this direct speech has been turned into the indirect speech. How it has been turned we will see. Remember here I have done this how as the conjunction, and then can you help me now? this is the question, and this question I have turned into the simple sentence, means that simple sentence has been, you can help me now. You can help me now. And this simple sentence has been turned into the, I will say, indirect speech. So you can help has become, this you has become here she, because there is Radha, and this Radha is the female, and that's why I have taken here she. Then could, I have taken here could because this can is the helping verb, and that's why here this can has become into the, I will say, into the simple past tense, and that has become could. And then help has become help, because there will be no change in help, because this help is the main verb and this can is the helping verb. So helping verb turns into the simple past, and main verb remains the same. This is the rule, and that's why I have put there could and help. And then me is the particular word which is about this Shyam, and that's why this me has become him, and noun has become then, and there is the full stop. Now I will say, remember this inverted comma, this question mark have been omitted, and there at the end of the sentence or at the end of the indirect speech I have put there the full stop. That is the explanation, or that is the method of doing the indirect speech. Now the second sentence is here, and the second sentence is Mohan said, "Who are you, Sohan?" Remember here Mohan said, and this Sohan means Mohan said to Sohan, this is the reporting verb part, and who are you, question mark and comma and inverted comma, and this inverted comma is closed here. This is the direct speech. So who are you is the direct speech, and Mohan said to Sohan is the reporting verb part. Now remember here the answer is Mohan is put as Mohan because this is the speaker, and always I told you that the speaker never changes, and that's why here I have put this Mohan as it is. Then said, said has become asked, because always if there is the double S question, then we can take asked instead of said, and that's why here I have taken asked. And then Sohan, because Sohan is the listener, so I have put here Sohan. So the sentence has become Mohan asked Sohan. And then here I have put who, because this who is the conjunction, and this who I have taken from this who, means this who is this who, and so this is the conjunction. And after this conjunction, what I have done, or what we should do, we should make the simple sentence. So simple sentence has been are you, so the simple sentence has become you are. So this you has become he, and this are has become was, and there is the full stop. So remember here again I will explain that the comma, inverted comma, question mark, again comma, and again this inverted comma is closed. All these commas and inverted commas have been omitted, means we should not put them, and we should make the indirect speech, and at the end of the sentence we should give the full stop. Remember here this this who is here in the capital script, I will say, but when it has become the conjunction, it has come into the small script. Here is the same thing. Here this how is in the big script or in the capital script, and it has come here into the small script. So remember, this is the change we should see. Now I am going to the third example, and the third example is, what will my family do without me? He asked Shankar. So remember, this is the direct speech. What will my family do without me? Question mark. This is the direct speech, and he asked Shankar. This is the reporting verb part. So the answer is he asked Shankar, means it is the reporting verb part. Means always we should take the reporting verb part in the beginning, and then with the conjunction we should join the direct speech, making indirect. We should do always like this. So I have taken he asked Shankar. Here he, I have taken, this is the speaker, so it has been taken as it is. Then asked is ready-made there, and so I have taken this asked there as ready-made, and Shankar is the listener, and that's why I have put it as it is. I have not made any kind of change in Shankar. And then I have taken this what as the I will say conjunction, and then I have changed this question sentence, means this double S question. Now I will tell you that this is the without this what, this is the I will say verbal sentence, and I have changed this verbal sentence into the simple sentence, means that simple sentence has become my family will do without me. So this my family will do without me have been changed, has been changed by me into the indirect speech. So how is the indirect speech? After this conjunction, my family has become his family because the speaker is male. Then will do has become would do because the helping verb has been in the simple past, or has been changed into the simple past, and the main verb has remained as it is, because always the helping verb changes into the past and the main verb remains the same. That is the point. Then without is the word which has been put here as it is, because without never changes, and me has become here him because it is the I will say male, that is here male, and that's why here I will say me has become him, because without me he asked Shankar. So that's why here this me is the male, and that's why it has become him. And now the last sentence I will explain is that Seema said to Rama, why didn't you tell me? So remember, Seema said to Rama is the reporting verb part, and why didn't you tell me? It is the direct speech part. So now we will go to the answer of this direct speech. So Seema has been put as Seema. Said to has become asked. Then Rama is the listener, so I have put this Rama as it is, and then I have put this why as the conjunction. This why has become here the conjunction. Then I have made this sentence into the simple sentence, and it has become you didn't tell me, and this you didn't tell me has been changed into the indirect speech, and that's why here this you has been he, because it is the male, and that's why you has become he. Didn't tell is the simple past tense, and that's why it has become hadn't told, means it has become the past tense, perfect past tense, because always the simple past tense becomes the past perfect tense, and then this me has become her, means you didn't tell me, so this me has become her, because definitely this me is the female. So here I will tell you that I have not put comma, inverted comma, question mark, and this inverted comma I have not put there, and I have clearly made the indirect speech. So remember, when we are making the indirect speech, we should put only the full stop at the end of the sentence, making some changes of the indirect speech in the sentence. So here I have finished. So here I have finished this video. I will request you to subscribe, comment, and share my video, and please tell your friends to share my video. and give me the comments. So I will stop here, and once again I will come to present this video in Hindi. So I will take your leave. Thank you very much.